So we had the final four. It was pasta versus bagel, water versus burger. And bagel beat pasta. Did not see that coming. If you asked Pterodactyl, the final would have been pasta and beer, and neither of them even made it. Pasta didn't make it.
I'm thrown off by the choices, but hey, that's how it goes. You never know.
I was so happy that bagel won because my vote was bagel.
Yeah.
And then burger, I did not see burger coming. Burger didn't even win the first round for me. I picked hot dog. Burger crushed hot dog. Then burger beat beer. That was a surprise. And then it beat the burrito, which, yeah. Then it beat the burrito, and I don't think that was so much of an upset.
No.
But I wasn't expecting burger and burrito in the Elite Eight. And burger made it not only to the final, but it beat bagel in double overtime to be the On the Run's March Madness champion.
You know who must be very happy about the winner? It's got to be Lindsay. Didn't she? I think Burger went all the way for her.
Maybe she's smarter than we thought.
Of course she's smart. But hey, I had pizza. You could put pizza on a bagel. You could put pizza on a burger. I would eat it.
So next week, you guys are going to meet two other amazing guests, right? But we were recording with one of them when this all went down, and I was very distracted. And I'm like, hold on. So these votes on Instagram, stupid me didn't look at the archives. I'm just thinking, it's going to disappear. It's going to disappear after 24 hours. Yeah. So I kept refreshing it because it was tied. And burger and bagel tied 50% to 50%. Of course, it was 50-50 for the championship.
Math.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I made a quick post that said, like, we're figuring it out at the same time as you. Like, and then we were recording. I just wanted to give our guests our attention. We decided, okay, we're going to overtime. It's going to be an 8-hour vote, 12 noon the next day to 8 p.m. And if it's still tied after that, next vote wins. What shocked me was in that 8 hours of overtime, we had more votes than the 24 hours from the day before.
See, I love that.
Still ended in a 50-50 tie. It was 6 more votes, by the way.
How much longer did it take to get that final tie-breaking vote?
It took about 50 minutes because I was waiting and refreshing.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I decided to make a post, and it said, next vote wins. So I'm thinking maybe someone will see that and will be like, oh, I didn't vote. I'm going to go back. And Mr. 26.2 Todd came in and took and scored the winning goal for Burger.
That somehow doesn't surprise me, but way to go, Megatodd.
Megatodd pulled through and was the deciding vote. And
honestly, I'm not mad that Burger went all the way. Burger's
me neither. Me neither. What are we going to do next year? What the category? Like, Shauna goes, oh, you can do any category. You don't need to do 32. No, it needs to be 32.
32 works really well.
4 regions with 8 in each region. It needs to last all month long. Yep. What are we going to do? Will it be races? Will it be shoes? Will it be running underwear? Will it be
races? Would be good. That could be a real conversation starter too. We can get people to throw out some of their favorites, and we could have maybe like a marathon bracket, a half marathon bracket, a 10K bracket, a 5K bracket, like a region. Ooh, the regions.
I feel like whatever comes out of the marathon bracket will win, though.
You never know.
You never know. We maybe need to we'll have to have a in-depth episode talking about each race and
why they're so awesome.
Right. So people will understand oh, I got to think of this. Like the Signet Elliott 5K is one of the biggest 5Ks in the world. That should count over a half a marathon in Idaho. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just stating facts here.
Speaking of that, the Flying Pig Marathon just won the favorite. I think it's a Race Rave's favorite marathon in the country, and I get to run it in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice! Hopefully, it doesn't rain like it did last year there.
It's funny you mentioned that. Angela just had a post. She said this is reminiscent of last year's Flying Pig, and it was just people runners refuse to miss a run in the rain, and it's absolutely downpouring. So I sent her a thing that just was like, here's hoping that Flying Pig is ... drier. I don't want to run in that kind of shit. I will, but I don't want to.
I think you're going to get amazing weather at Flying Pig. Just
really
like
hope
I said,
so.
Amazing weather. It's going to be amazing. It's just not going to
promise. You promise?
Yeah, amazing.
You're
amazing.
good at that.
I am. It's either going to be amazingly beautiful or like some amazing storms, like amazing rain or amazing snow. It's going to be amazing.
No,
Whatever it is.
snow.
It's not going to be any like, it's not going to be like just kind of cold and gray. It's going to be amazing.
At least I know who to blame if
Epic weather. You're going to get like epic tornadoes.
Hard pass.
Hey, back to the March Madness though. Like that was so cool, so much fun. I think I want to bring back the foods. I want to bring back this same bracket in a few years when that like 1,000 followers on Instagram turns into like 10,000. I want to do it then because
you gotta reorder some of the stuff, you know.
Maybe like I'll put pizza where it would face off against pasta in the Elite Eight, but I want to see like how this same bracket does with 10 times the followers. So
yeah, that would be fun.
I think it would be fun to rehash this bracket. I'll save it on Canva. Thank you, Canva. You're awesome. I'm learning. This is great. I will save it and we will use it again in like 3-4 years when we have 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe 100,000 followers. If we ever hit that number, or I should say when we hit that number.
Sure.
Yes.
But one thing we have to discuss is when we're actually going to do... God damn it, I keep touching the mic. One thing we need to discuss is when we are going to do our little race and eat the winners, you know? We gotta plan that sometime soon.
We'll plan it maybe after all this Boston madness.
After Boston.